Shalom Yasharallah, this is Ushaya. Hopefully this will be a quick car chronicle. I just wanted to talk about something we hardly ever talk about, which is kind of not so much financial literacy to make money, but financial literacy to sustain. You got a lot of brothers that really just don't know. They're not versed in financial matters. With all due respect, they're totally ignorant to how to save or how to, sustain while we're living in these last days. And there's a phrase that Jake used to say when I was when I was younger: a nickel costs a dime. And that's almost literally true. Like these days, things that cost hundreds of dollars shouldn't cost that much, and I'm noticing brothers are not really careful with their spending. And this is in general. This is people in the world too. So don't think that for a second it's just us. People in the world are very unaware of good practices to not go broke, I guess. So one thing that I want to impress upon brothers is get a fucking credit card. We're grown. Now, when you get that credit card, be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Be very responsible with it. Don't get a credit card just to go belly up with charges. So for one, if you get a card that gives you, say, credit limit of $100, do not spend more than $30 worth. Or try never to spend more than $30 on a given credit card, because that's gonna fuck you up. Your credit. But get you a credit card, because times like now where it's slow season in my industry and I'm not making what I usually do during the year. So I supplement what I need to spend on with credit cards or a credit card. And I'm just mindful of my spending. Definitely you want to kind of penny pinch a little. I know brothers are against penny pinching. No, you gotta sometimes be a little frugal. You can't just be going around splurging and spending and shit. Things that keep me afloat are credit cards. Make sure to, when the bill comes, make sure to pay at least 2 to 4 times what they're asking for. Because what you have to understand with credit cards is they're a useful tool, but they're also something designed to keep you in debt. If you just bought something $100 worth and they ask you for $5, give them $10 to $20, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to stretch out that $100. They're trying to keep you owing. The longer they keep you owing, the longer, the more interest that they're gonna get from you. From that $100, if you just pay $5 a month, you're gonna probably wind up paying more than $200 on that $100. You have to look at that $100 as a loan that's giving somebody else money, or giving somebody else what's the word I'm looking for? Interest. So that's one thing to be mindful of. But use credit cards during the slow times, or the times where money's not as in abundance. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is the way I pay my light bill. I have over $300, probably close to $400 in credit right now on my light bill, because I have a habit of paying one fixed amount every month. Now, it's the same amount when I'm cranking up my AC or during the winter when my light bill is low. I pay $75 a month so that when it's summer and I'm cranking up the AC, the credit is just gonna be consumed. So I'm still just paying $75 a month. I pay the same thing every month. Sometimes I even pay a little more. Don't pay what they ask for. Pay, you have to look at finances as a chess game, not a checker game. You don't do one move at a time. You do things throughout the year so that you can sustain throughout the year. So that's one. Bills that fluctuate like that, try to find an amount that you will never, that if you pay that amount every month, you will rack up enough credit. Now, credit cards don't work that way, but the light bill definitely does. Things that are based on usage, you wanna pay more than, not just the amount that they ask for. Another thing, if you have student loans, try to pay, same principle that I told you before, try to pay 2 to 4 times as much as they're asking for, because they ask for such a small amount to keep you in debt longer. What else? Rent, there's no way around it. I pay a little bit more rent than what I actually owe. I mean, it's only but so much you can pay more in rent, but pay rent, pay that on time. I don't know what to tell y'all there. Anything that has late fees, cable bills, like even cable's another one. I have a little bit of credit on my cable bill. I pay a little bit more than what my cable bill is. I have my phone on auto pay, but I also make payments, one-time payments throughout the month, maybe 50 here, 75 there, so that when my phone bill comes out, because my phone bill is on the cycle is on basically the same paycheck as the rent. So I definitely also be mindful of your billing cycles. When your bills are due. Always try to pay before the bills are due, by the way. Black and Latino people, we have a stupid logic of if you wait long to pay it, it'll disappear. No, it won't. If you take long to pay it, it'll rack up. Take care of debt ASAP. Don't let a debt linger. Debts grow. I'm gonna do more in-depth videos about the subject, because I do believe that a lot of Israelite brothers are going through harsh financial situations without needing to. But definitely, if there's nothing else I can tell you, is pay a steady amount on your light bill where you can rack up a significant amount of credit. And when you have to, during the summer months where you have to crank your air conditioner, you don't have to worry as much about having to pay more. Like I said, I pay $75. I live by myself. $75 a month on my light bill. During the regular, when I'm not using my AC, my regular bill is probably $20 to $30. So think about that. It's not money that I'm throwing away. It's money that I'm putting into when it's summer and I'm not making any more money. You know what I'm saying? That helps. But anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.